Dear student, this is another important theorem of chapter 6 triangle, Pythagoras theorem. Okay, let's see the statement. This theorem asked again and again in the exam. In a right angled triangle, please remember the statement, in a right angled triangle. Please note down the square of the, in a right angled triangle, the square of the hypotenuse. Okay, you know very well. The square of the hypotenuse is equal to what? Is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. Here, now first of all, what we are given. Fine. So let's note down what we are given in the statement. We are given a right angled triangle. Right angled triangle. The name of triangle we are choosing ABC. And let's take that right angled at. This triangle is right angled at point B. We are considering. Okay. Now what we have to prove? We need to prove. Okay. We need to prove AC square, which is equal to AB square plus BC square. Clear? And along with that, we are drawing the triangle, but please note down what we are constructing in that. So please write construction work. We are drawing BD. Draw BD, which is perpendicular to AC. Okay. Now let's draw the figure and try to understand all this through the figure. Okay. Please learn by heart the statement of this Pythagoras theorem. We are given right angle triangle. We need to prove square of the hypotenuse is equal to the square of the sum of the square of the other two sides. Very simple and very easy. Pythagoras theorem, it's the second part. Now we are seeing, you can see in the figure, ABC is a right angle triangle and it is right angled at B. Clear to you? Now let's start with the proof. Since triangle ABC is a right angled triangle, Clear to you, beta? Now you can see here BD perpendicular. This point I am calling D point. BD, which is perpendicular to AC. Okay. So we can say that. So we have triangle ADB, which is similar to triangle ABC. Okay. By which criteria of similarity? By angle. So please note down in bracket, by angle similarity. We can say that this is our result number 1. Same thing we have for triangle BDC, which is similar to triangle ABC. Let's say this is result number 2. That is also by angle similarity. These two triangles are similar. Fine. Let's say this is result number 2. Now, from result number 1, from equation 1, what do we have? AD upon AB, which is equal to AB upon AC. This is corresponding sides are proportion. Okay, so cross multiplication, can I say AD into AC, which will be equal to AB square? Let's say this is result number 3. Okay, now one more result with us. We are using that result and we will get result number 4. Up to here clear? Let's see that in the next part. Now the Pythagoras theorem in continuation, third part, from equation 2. We have one more important result, that is, can I say DC upon BC, which will be equal to BC upon AC. So cross multiplication if we do, so DC into AC, that will be equal to BC square. Let's say this is result number 4. Now we are adding, what we are going to do, adding equation 3 and equation 4. We can write it in Roman 4th. Okay, so what do we have? If we add in the third equation, we had AD into AC at LHS side and this DS into AC, this left hand side, LHS side, and this side of course AB square plus BC square. Clear to you? This is BC square. I am adding both the sides. Now something should be common in this. You can see AC common, so I need to write AD plus DC into AC as a common. So here it will be AB square plus BC square. But we know AD plus DC, AD plus DC. AD plus DC is combinedly AC. So in place of this, I need to write AC. So here it will be AC into AC, that is equal to AB square plus BC square. AC into AC, you know, that is AC square. So AC square equal to AB square plus BC square, and that is our required result, hence proved. Hence this is the Pythagoras theorem and it's a proof. Clear to you?